So I've been waiting for more details to come out about the Jordan Addison July 12th arrest for alleged DUI in Los Angeles, and details definitely came in today. Star Tribune, Ben Gessling, wide receiver Jordan Addison charged with misdemeanor DUI after July 12th arrest, and this is from the Strib. Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison was recently charged with 2 misdemeanors in LA County after his July 12th arrest near LAX on suspicion of drunken driving. Addison was charged on July 31st with driving under the influence of alcohol and driving with a blood alcohol content over California's legal limit of 0.08. After officers found him asleep behind the wheel of a white Rolls Royce blocking lanes of a highway near the airport. Now, there have been some questions of the nature of the DUI. Was it alcohol related or was it weed? A lot of people brought up is like how if he did have an alcohol related DUI and was above 0.08, how was he released two hours after he was arrested? Who knows? But again, it does appear that alcohol was involved here. He has an October 7th appearance in LA court to be arraigned and enter his plea for the charges. If he is convicted or pleads guilty, he could face up to 6 months in jail, pay fines of up to $2,000, or lose his driver's license for up to 6 months. According to the NFL's policy and program on substances of abuse, players face a 3-game suspension for their first criminal offense regarding alcohol use, absent any aggravating circumstances that would lead to further discipline. Addison was cited for driving a $140. All right, so it does look like Addison, even if he pleads out or enters a diversionary program, is going to be facing a suspension. And the example that we brought up before under the new guidelines is then Saints safety Marcus May was suspended 3 games in 2023 for a DUI incident, which was pled out stemming from February 2021 arrest. So 2 full football seasons later, he got his suspension. So the league generally waits for the legal process to play out and things to be adjudicated. And I mean, this could stretch out. So Addison, it might not be facing suspension this year from the league. Now the team could still suspend him, but TBD. Kevin O'Connell said that the team will wait till the legal process plays out as well, but he could be facing a suspension next year or maybe even 2026. But like we said, it had been fuzzy if it had been alcohol related or if it had been something else. But now that it looks like it was alcohol related, I mean, it's just obviously it wasn't good either way. And like we said, like there isn't a good time for an alcohol-related DUI, but the fact that it took place a week after Kyrie Jackson's and 2 others' lives were tragically taken in what appears to be a drunken driving incident, it's just not good, man. And also, as a lot of people pointed out, Addison appeared to post himself drinking mimosas just a couple days after the arrest. It just, I don't know. And then the whole thing of, deleting the Instagram and, new profile pic and all that stuff. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. And, 2 off seasons with incidents. Last year was speeding, this one with alcohol related DUI, obviously more serious. And it's just not great. And is it a kid who needs serious help, or is it a kid that is just immature, or is it both? Right. Yeah. And with Addison, Mr. Let's Get Paid, the Vikings could, if he's suspended, they could potentially avoid the guarantees in his contract. Now, that doesn't mean that they would cut him per se, but the remaining guarantees in his contract, his base salaries could be voided, and he would just be under contract with no guarantees, and that would total up to $5.2 million over the next 3 years. 4.2, like we said, he may not face suspension until 2025 or even 2026. But either way, it's like, Jordan Addison, he's a supreme talent, but these are some serious mistakes that he's making, and I understand that the people have the excuses like, well, he's just a young kid, he makes mistakes, so no one is perfect, obviously. But I mean, this is Jordan Addison wants to make money, he wants to be great at this game, and his actions are putting both of those in jeopardy, and also he's putting other people's lives at jeopardy as well, because the speeding incident, especially the DUI incident, put other people at risk. And Obviously, it didn't turn out like a Rashee Rice or a Henry Ruggs situation, but it certainly could have, right? Putting yourself in those bad situations isn't good. And if he wants to stay on the field, if he wants to get paid, if he wants to be great, he's doing his damnedest to make sure that that doesn't happen. But we'll see what happens. Like we said, legal process is going to play out, and legal process is super slow. And like I said, I don't think that Addison will face suspension this year, but likely next year or potentially beyond.